positive vibration, rocking the nation. True man. Whoa now, whoa, whoa. Wicked got to go. Wicked man got to go. We need them no more. That's why we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. Wickedness them a keep up and we want it to stop. Yes, we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. Burn them from toe straight up to head top. Because they don't deserve to be on this earth. Because they did not put righteousness first. And from their wicked ways they just won't divert. And to their wicked ways I man not convert. Oh no. Wicked men, change your wicked ways. And if you don't do that, then Jah is surely gonna shorten your day. You always like to take, but you never like to give. And all the works that you do on earth is so goddamn negative. For all the evil that you done, your days are gonna come. So I want you just to be prepared to face your fire burn. You're not gonna get away. That's what the Holy Bible says. You're not gonna get away. So be prepared for your judgment day. That's why I'm gonna burn down Babylon flat. Wickedness them a keep up and we want it to stop. Yes, we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. Burn them from toe straight up to head top. Because they don't deserve to be on this earth. Because they did not put righteousness first. And from their wicked ways they just won't divert. And to their wicked ways Rasta not convert. I said I read fire. It a go burn them higher. And I go turn it up hotter. And we go put on the pressure. You cannot get away. No, no, you can't get away. You can never get away. No way. You go around the earth and you rob and you rape and kill. And that's the reason why we think you are mentally ill. You do not like to share the earth with each and every one. You put up your fence and I talk about say you own up Jaja land. You better change right now, or your judgment is near. Or you will prepare to face it fair and square. You're not gonna get away. For your evil work you must pay. You're not gonna get away. Be prepared for your judgment day. We're gonna burn down Babylon flood. Wickedness that keep up and we want it to stop. Yo, we gonna burn down Babylon flood. Burn it from toe straight up to head top. Because you don't deserve to be on Jaja earth. Because you do not put righteousness first. From your wicked ways you refuse to divert. And to your wicked ways Rasta not convert. No, 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 no. Wicked man, face your judgment day. Oh, judgment gonna come on you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? True man, tell them positive vibration, I will levitation. Yeah.
I love Stevie culture.
Motivation.
Rise and shine day and night and listen to the True Man Show. It's a motivational academy. Janik give truth and reality to those who are dumb, deaf and blind mentally. In case you never know, Janik is the owner and the CEO of the True Man Show, the Motivational Academy. You can listen to Janik live and direct on YouTube every day from 7 a.m. until you know when. Don't make enemy, but don't make fake friends. Janik, live and direct every time on True Man Show. Go ahead. This is Guru Nile, the musical rubber dub style, a musical style called I'm not lucky, me lucky make me live. It is because I am not easy to be defeated. But until about with somebody to bring a coming down the main and play. It's not because I'm lucky why I live. It is because I'm not easy to be defeated. I refuse to be foolish and stupid. Make me live. Wicked people can't kill me, that's why me live. It's because I still put a respectful why me live. It is because of my moral principle why me live. It is because of the spirit of my ancient ancestry let me live. It is because it's paradoxal why me live. If man and rich woman can't kill me, that's why me live. Other kill it on the somebody the winner, come down the main thing of moving all of this above the DJ. It is not because me lucky let me live. Do it! You know, do it! I call the positive let me live. I never get no legacy, I no special privilege, but I am brave, wise, skillful, and dangerous. So I protect myself, no. Gather round to the king sound and gather round to the queen sound, and I go fit in the unsure the town with the white, pink, purple, or brown, listen to the lyrics that go now, that's me, then shoot it down. And I do pick and choose the lyrics that I use now, sit from certain cup and that's no blood. Maybe it's because I'm another musical genius. Do it! Kill it about the sound, kill it about the somebody the winner, come down the main, I'm in the middle, and I rubber down DJ, as I'm kill it about the sound of what we say. Do it! Rise and shine, they are listening to the two-man show. It's the Motivational Academy. Can it give truth and reality to those who are deaf, blind, and dumb mentally? In case you never know, then it is Joan on the CEO of the two-man show, the Motivational Academy. Do it! Tell I'm not lucky, me lucky, make me live. Tell I'm not lucky, me lucky, make me live. It's because I am very hard to be defeated. I'm not lucky, me lucky, make me live. It's because I'm very skillful, make me live. It's because I'm very positive, make me live. It is because I'm cognitive. Kill him out the sun, either way. Kill him out the sun, either way. I'm not lucky, me lucky, make me live. Said I'm not lucky, me lucky, make me live. It's because I'm skillful, why me live. It's because I'm very hard to be defeated. Yeah. Gather round to the king sound and gather round to the king sound. I say gather round from the young short the town with the white pink purple on down. And listen to the musical lyrics that Bruno got to me into the show down. I do pick and choose the lyrics that I use, and I'll slip and put it up and say ain't no blood. Maybe because I'm another man, another musical genius. I'm not lucky, me live. Said I'm not lucky, me make me live. Coming for a long time now, Guru, and I live my live. And I never get no special privilege, no legacy. Kill him out the son, I want you really come listen. Kill him out the son, and you listen to the two-man show. The two-man show. The two-man show is not a two-man show. And I can't do it now. Kill him out the son, and I can't do it now. Anywhere you go, from 7 a.m. until you don't win. Until you don't win. Follow me, no borrow, no wallet, no winner. Follow me, no borrow, no wallet, no winner. Listen to the two-man show once again. I listen to the two-man show once again. I'm not lucky, make me live. I'm not lucky, make me live. It's because I'm very
hard to be defeated. Boom! Live and direct.
Whether you short or tall, the rugged up style starts, you know. Going out with version because I don't know, I kick it off on the two-man show live and direct. And when I say live and direct, you know what I mean? I do mean live and direct, you know.
I do mean live and direct. You know what I mean? Yeah, live and direct. I love that too. That's what we mean. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Live and direct. Boom. He's back, Yannick. It's me, your host. Motivation Academy. Je ne vais pas changer de spot. T'es encore ici, 7 heures le matin. Heavy. Ready to give thanks for life. Ready for another day. Boom. Yeah, man. Today, I'm going to have new stuff again today. Yeah. I just got a great news when I woke up. I got great news from my brother. Oh, I thought I had no sound. Okay, I have sound. Yeah, I got a great news from my brother Malaiki. Malaiki from Africa. Yeah, going to have the plate today coming in. Yeah. You're going to see. You got new stuff, working on all kinds of stuff all the time. You know, inspiration is a divine gift. You know what I think it is? Yeah, it is really a gift once you're inspired, because what is, you can put inspiration as a divine calling or a divine thing. I think it's really something that come and activate some drives also inside us. You know, once you're inspired, you activate more drive within you. All the drives that I told you, drive for change, control, all those drive for care, for sharing, for rising, for, you know, we have a lot of drives, but we are on self-sabotage also. So we have to stop the sabotage. Stop the sabotage session, be on the plate session, not on the sabotage session, because we self-sabotage our life so much. It's like everybody know it. We know that we could do more with our life. It's just to push ourselves. You know, it's to take that first step. It's just to take that first step. Do it! Like you said, do it! I love Guru Nile. He's great. We're going to have more dub plates also from Guru Nile, Res Views and all. Yeah, okay, perfect. I've had some episodes here that I was without sound, like yesterday when I started. But anyway, we live and learn. We live and learn. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Life, if you don't make trials and stuff, if you don't try stuff, how are you going to know if you're going to be good at something? It's also to try it, you know. Once you start trying it, you start taking more action. Maybe the inspiration will spark more. Maybe the inspiration will spark more once you take action. That's for sure. Because the more action you take, the more inspired you're gonna be. So it's a gift, yeah. But it's a gift. We all get a gift. We're all supposed to be very inspired. It's just the programming and the, you know, the action. What differentiates us is the action we take. That's all it is. Because I mean, I'm not different than anyone else. We all have the same biological equipment. We're all have the same organ, same blood, same you know. So it's just what we do with our life. The actions we take each and every day. Are you sitting on the couch or you're pursuing goals? Whatever goals, dreams you want to call it. To me, it's more I'm in the dream. I live the dream, but I have greater goals each and every day, and I have greater vision. And at one point, I don't think we'll come out of this. Who knows? But I don't really focus on what could really possibly all the time ultimately come out. It's more what I can feel each and every day. And it's the way you feel. It's the way you make people feel. I don't have my eyes on the other side of the mountain. Just to get up there will be a big job. It's a big job to climb, just to keep climbing each and every day and keep climbing and keep focusing. But this, I think you have it inside you. I think it's something, it's the way, you know, it's not so much the circumstances that it's how you're made of. Like what brought me here, it's circumstances, but it's also what I'm made of. You know, it's like I could have been you know, many people will have the event I have in my life and will not do what I do and will not take it to another level, will not be inspired by it. I think it's more what you're made of, what kind of heart you have inside. You know, what's in your heart? Jello or something strong, something that's unbreakable. Like if your heart is made of Jello, it can break easy. So, you know, it's got to be strong. I think it's more what you're made of. Stop hating. Is it possible? But just wish everyone get along. This something that's what I'm saying. You know, we're also we're out there talking about truth, but we don't even we're not kind to each other, and we're very, very selfish. But that's the world today. Selfishness is the rule. You know, you gotta be selfish, or that's the world. I mean, that's not my world. That, like I said in a video yesterday, everything that we talk about, even when we start talking about conspiracy and stuff like that, it's their world. It's fantasy. The whole thing is a fantasy. So very important for us to focus on what we have to bring here into change this kind of vibration, this kind of nonsense that's going on in the world. So I don't know. To me, it's not about it's about being the change. You want to see something change in the world, be the change, because that's how you're gonna feel it. That's a lot how you're gonna feel it. And if you focus, if you can, you know, I don't know, bring something to life. Only you can do it. Only you can bring that stuff to life. Only you can take your life to another level. So at the end of the day, it's very much you versus you, and we know that. And most of us avoid avoid the hardships. We avoid the hardships. So for sure, we're gonna experience crumbs and fucking stuff from life. But life can be abundant if, once you start working on your stuff and working on if you start, the younger you start, the more you're gonna you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. If you sit on the couch all your life, that's what you're gonna reap. The illusion box. But if you're in action all your life, life wants you to win. Life wants you to win. Life doesn't want you to lose. None of us is loser. It's just you haven't some think they are loser because they've been programmed so bad and they're so like out of sync with who they are that it can give the impression to others that they are losers. But I think it's just they haven't discovered how to win. So once you discover how to win and you know that life wants you to win, you're going to start rising and showing more greater vibe. And, you're going to each and every day cultivate, nurture that vibe, nurturing that vision that you have, that flame, that don't let it die. If you start bringing that fire to life, don't let it die each and every day. It's something to put in it. And me, there's no days off. Whether you talk to me about Babylonian holidays, Christmas, you're gonna see me here. There's no days off here. It's not something I can take days off. And if there's days off, I still work with this in the direction of my goals. So it's always a constant focus. That's what you have to cultivate. If how bad do you want it, what Eric Thomas said. It's the motivational speaker, Eric Thomas. He said you have to want it as bad. You have to want it as bad as you want to breathe. As bad as you want to breathe. That's all you gotta want it. You want to breathe bad. If I block you from breathing, all you're gonna do is seek for air. But that's how you gotta be with dream. It's radical like that. I'm telling you, if you want it to happen, it depends. It depends how bad do you want it to happen. You can take little action, like big action. Think big. And think big will come. That's how I think. They didn't come to this planet to lose. We came to win. That's it. We came to we came to win for sure. But so many of us, and the worst is if one of us win, we all win. But we're so divided, so selfish in our little invisible cage that we can barely reach out to each other and just share good vibes. So, kindness is very important to bring back the kindness, the good vibes first. Let's talk to each other. Let's sit down and talk and remember who we are, first of all. Then we can bring some truth in there, where we are and this and this and that. But that's why I'm saying you're out there on the internet, blah, 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 all kinds of stuff. And we don't even talk to each other. We all have separate channels, and, it should be a one big channel where, this, I don't know, I see that kind of thing, but other people, I'm sure, like, that's what I would like to see happening. One big, mega, huge channel. But it's, we're also in our little reality, little perception of reality, perception of others too. How we see others, So until we see others the way, what I told Abby, she has a problem with a little friend at school. She's very bad, and she's beating people up. She's beating people up. She beat a little girl up, and anyway, she got in trouble, got kicked out of school. So I told Abby, I said, just show her more. Be kind to her. I said, don't treat her as bad as she is. Treat her as good as you are. And you're gonna see a change. She's not. It's not because she's not rescuable. I think everyone deserves a second chance. Everyone can wake up from this nightmare. Anyone can wake up from this nightmare, but Do you want to wake up from the nightmare, or you want to stay the same with the same bad vibration, low vibes and grudge? And you want to be up and in with life, not down and out. And when you cause harm and you cause trouble, like, you're down and out. So up and in with life is up and in with other people too. And be kind to other people. That's very, very important. If we cannot be kind to others, what else do I have here other than love and kindness and good vibes and like, what else do I have? Honestly, tell me. I think that's a great starting point to start elevating, is to start talking to each other, starting to reason with each other, starting to, I don't know, to be inspired. Because this is like this inspiration I'm talking about. I have it, man. I'm not the only one. Many people are very, very inspired, especially it's when you start getting in touch with your heart. That's where I think the inspiration comes from. I think there's a lot coming from there. It's hard to say what it is, but I know what I let guide me is mostly the heart. It's the feeling coming deeper from the inside. Maybe that's what the inspiration is. But I know I'm very inspired, and I'm never tired. I'm up at 5 o'clock, eyes wide open, like But this is what it is. People sleep like they're rich. I'm up like I'm broke. I'm up like I'm broke. That's it. Right now, darkness seems to have won, but no, it's illusion. Yeah, it's a very big illusion. Everything is illusion. Darkness hasn't win. It depends what kind of vibration you hold inside too. Darkness will have win if you are in darkness, but if you are not in darkness, if you can see the light, it's finished. The darkness, it's all within you. The kingdom of God is within you. That's what they say. The tabernacle of Jaja is within you. That's what it is. But we miss that vibe because we don't remember who we are. It's even saying that it's all stuff. It's not really my own thought, but it's something I can relate to. If I can relate to something, it can become. It's just important that stuff doesn't become belief. You're flexible a bit in your approach with life, because belief can be very, very limiting. I had something here on belief before. Deep within, oh, look at this. Deep within man dwell those slumbering powers that would astonish him, that he never dreamed of possessing, forces that would revolutionize his life and arouse and put, if arouse, would revolutionize his life if aroused and put into action. This is what I'm telling you. That's deep here. That's profound. That's stuff I wrote inside a book. I have all kinds of stuff in there. Deep within man dwell those slumbering powers that would astonish him. Astonish him. It's astonishing. I'm telling you, the more, but that comes with the more the bolder the action, the more astonishment will come from there. But if you got to take very, very bold action. That's what my priority is at taking bold action, and always, focusing on something bigger and bigger and bigger, and not for the ego gets bigger, but just so my feeling with life gets higher. I'm more in and up with life. Look what I did now. I did this yesterday. That's going to be the Truman Production CD. But it's black and white, but it's going to be in color. And I'm going to make CDs, and I'm going to give them around to people, just to promote the vibe, push the reggae vibe a bit. And I have a whole bunch of Abby's friends that are big on reggae and stuff. So I said, I'm going to make a disc, put the plate on it, and give it to people around, just as gift like that. So I said, I'm going to make a little sticker and put it on top, and I did this yesterday all by myself. So I'm getting better and better. I'm learning stuff, but I gave the first one yesterday to one of the what's his name, Joey Joey, if he's listening to me. Joey got the first dub plate CD yesterday, but I have more coming, two more dub plates coming. So I'm waiting to have the whole. I think we have 19 so far, 19 songs. Didn't take too long. And it's astonishing. I'm telling you, when I tell you it's astonishing, the little amount of time it takes for great things to happen. Look, I started taking action, contacting reggae singers to have dub plates and stuff. And it didn't take too long for it to happen because of action, because of constant focus and action. Things are going to happen. People are, there's good people. There's so many good people out there. There's big hearts and just inspired and can't wait to share their inspiration. So that's what's happening. Once you open your heart is the best. That's the best decision I ever took in my life, was probably opening my heart and come on YouTube and liberate myself from that trauma. I feel so much. I feel liberated, even though sometimes I feel like I don't know, because of the world probably around me being on low vibe. I feel like I'm maybe on too much of a high vibe. I'm too high with life, maybe. I don't know. But that's the vibe I have naturally. I don't even force that. I could do more. Like I could come here 2-3 times a day and yap like this and just be positive with life, because also it's a painkiller, like I explained to you. It's very important for me to be up and in with life because I have a big injury and I'm in pain all day long. So it's very important to be up and in with life and stay positive. And that's the story also, that there's a trauma associated, mentally, but there's a physical trauma also that I'm working on here. It's not just my mental trauma. This injury, it can take me out of life. I can be down and out of life very fast. Think you know what I'm talking about if you have pain. So it's very important to find something to stay focused, to stay vibrant, to stay just up and in with life. Like I said, just stay up with life and very focused, and don't give in to the temptation and seduction of alcohol and all the addiction we have around us, adults, the bar scene and all these stuff, the gambling, and there's so much seduction. So many people are caught up into it. Personally, maybe the addiction I have is reggae music. That's an addiction, probably. I think it's very, very much, it's very strong. It's a very strong vibe, the reggae music in me. It's probably an addiction, but it's a good one. Like I'm a reggae junkie. Oh, yeah. I love that. A reggae junkie. Yeah. But it's better to be a reggae junkie than a gambling junkie, or there's so many stuff out there that I could fall in if I don't stay centered and aligned and keep giving thanks for life. It's very important for me, and I want to keep cultivating and nurturing that vibe. Buying what they don't need. People are good. Deep down, but depression seems to have invaded so many. It feels heavy in the air, so bad. So bad sometimes it's hard to breathe, got to move on from here. Yeah, but the cities, for sure, people are more depressed in the city also. Like you barely see the sunrise, sunset, and the moon. And like there's no contact with nature. Almost it's a concrete jungle. So you get depressed. You get taken out of your natural state. It's like a bear or any other animal that you put in cage. That's what cities are. They're big cages to keep people in the concrete jungle, so you don't get in touch with nature too much. And that's why I moved out of Montreal at one point. I said, fuck it, can't take it no more. And now I'm en banlieue de Montréal. It's not far. It's maybe 20 minutes, but still, it's not. I don't have the city traffic and the noise and all the nonsense. And no, so it's much better. And yeah. Deep down, we need help. Everyone does, hoping for a savior. But we need help. But yeah, but we have to find ourselves for sure. Everyone does need. I'm not really hoping for a savior, if you ask me. I'm here to save my own self. I'm not hoping for nobody to save me. No God, no nothing. If I don't take action, nothing will happen. So I can hope for a savior, or humanity can hope for a savior, but humanity has to save themselves. We are responsible for our actions here. We have been given life and a great, great opportunity to take responsibility for this place that we've been given, this paradise, but we have turned this paradise into hell for many, many people. Many people, life is hell every fucking day. Freaking day they wake up, it's freaking hell, because that's what we have created with our twisted state of minds and people. It's like there's so much challenges with life. Life is very, very challenging each and every day. It's a struggle to survive. It's a struggle to survive. And yeah, a new friend told me yesterday, my heart is too open. She shared she is a loner. And trust, no, trust is hard. Trust is a hard one out here. Oh yeah, I love everyone, but I trust very few. I trust very few, and that's okay. People have twisted mind, bad minds, and very selfish, and very unless you find someone with a big open heart like yours. I don't even talk to these people. I try to associate any kind of any discussion, or like I prefer come on YouTube than sometimes talk to people out there. Like sometimes just pointless. Their state of mind is not yet tuned to who they are really. So no, it's not. I don't let that affect me so much. Like I keep my heart open. I go by. I give them maximum love, and I move on. Like the world is not gonna be changed with one person, so it's pointless. Even if like I said, if I would have to go back in the past, I wouldn't even say nothing to my close family, nothing. I would shut my mouth. I would just come here on YouTube and do my thing and keep it very, very low profile, because it's pointless. If you we have to start remembering who we are if we want this world to change. If we don't start remembering, and it's all together, it's not just one. No man is an island. And if you want the whole thing to change, to have better, and then again, it's not so much to change. It's just, can we up the vibe a bit? Can we have better vibes? Can we put a smile on our faces? Can people stop suffering? Can we stop having wars? Can we stop killing each other? Can we eat properly? Can we have a natural way of life? Can we stop telling lies to the children? Can we start having better food in the supermarket? Can we stop putting chemicals in the field? Can we stop torturing animals? Can we stop, like I can go on and on and on, where we have so much nonsense. Our life is filled with nonsense, filled with fantasy, and we're stuck in it, and we're chained to the rhythm, and we're working for Babylon instead of working for ourselves. Like all the energy we have in life goes towards Babylon, and they inflate their old bubble, and very, very little bit on ourselves. So that's my experience. Everything I tell you here, again, I'm telling you, it's from my experience with life. So that's what I've done. I'm not talking about other people's experience. It's my experience. That's what I lived. So I know it. Trust is even harder in this environment we are living today in society. Yeah, for sure. No, trust is before, trust is something you earn. You have to earn trust, and it's very hard to trust people these days, because even as soon as there's so many things involved in our world to break that trust, like money and stuff, and relationships, and I don't know, love and stuff. And it's like you trust your husband and your wife, until something happens, so it's very conditional. So to have trust, I think the most trust you could experience in life, and that you should experience, is trusting yourself. And that is one thing we don't do. We tend to trust others. We look to trust others. Oh, can I trust them? But we don't trust ourselves. So start trusting It starts with you. I said it from day one. It starts with you. Trust yourself. Don't believe in yourself. Trust yourself. And that's a very, very fantastic starting point. You can do miracle from there. If you stop looking outside of yourself. My advice to you: stop looking outside of yourself. Look within. You're gonna find a lot a lot of truth within, and a lot of stuff, lot of inspiration will come once you, I don't know, starve the nonsense. I told you. Just to starve the nonsense. I think that is why people are moving off grid today. So people are feeling if everywhere off grid didn't really exist to this degree in the past. No, there's more and more people becoming more I don't know, more conscious, more present. But even that, very often it's inside a fantasy also, like new age stuff. And you know, there's so much guru out there, so many liars and deceivers. It's very every time you hear something, there's a fantasy or something associated with it. It's very I don't know. It's very, other than your own experience with life. I don't know if you can. You can have ideas of other people's experience and stuff, but it's important to have your own experience too. Then this life change out of the fucking trends. Yeah, I think that is why people. Yeah, write this. I see your deeper message there. This environment is untrustworthy. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's because of the world we live in. It's very hard to trust people, but trust yourself. Because of trusting others, can you really trust? Who can I say I really trusted? Like you put situation, just like leave a bunch of cash or whatever on the counter, and you like put things out there to create temptation and see if you still can trust those people. Will they rob you? Will they cheat on you? Will they, stuff like that? So it's very hard to respond to this trust. Do I trust anyone? Trust myself. Trusting others. I don't know if I even. No, it's very deep. Trust is very deep. As you put your life into someone else's end. Like that's what we do. We trust the government, and look what happened. We're all enslaved we're all brainwashed and programmed because we trust them. So be careful when you trust people. Be careful when you trust people. Make sure that it's deep. Trusting people is deep. Yeah. Right, Genic? People get used unfairly for sure. Yeah. Robbery happens to me daily on a huge scale. Father got the details. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know. I think it's just something that we have to work on. We have to work on so many things we have to work on. So many things, so many stuff in our life. We're going to pump up the vibe a bit. I feel like Karmic is not far. I feel he's coming. He's not far from here. We'll check this out. Karmic, pump up the vibe. Yeah, man.
The soldiers are come. Real reggae soldiers are come. Yannick don't have no gun. Babylon abandon. In the war. Real reggae war. Yeah, Yannick a reggae soldiers. And he no need no gun. A reggae soldier. I him a make Babylon run a reggae soldier. And he no need no bomb. They can't take the fire away upon. Yannick a reggae soldier. You don't need no gun, a real soldier. You don't need no bomb, a real soldier. You don't need no gun. You don't need no gun. You don't need no bomb. You don't need no gun. Yeah, Yannick a fight from back in the 80s. But not some hypocrites and burn out the 80s. You see somewhere we are rape them innocent ladies. Burn them and the one that were racist, yeah. We don't need no gun, Yannick don't need no bomb. Give them a stage and a mic in a them hand, yeah. True man, show me why you overstand. Yannick no afraid to be a villain. We are reggae soldiers, and we don't need no gun. Yannick a soldier, and he no need no bomb. A reggae soldier, and he no need no gun. You can't stop the fire when you burn. You need a reggae soldier. You don't need no gun, a real soldier. When you need no bomb, a real soldier. You don't need no gun. You don't need no gun. You don't need no bomb. You don't need no gun. Yeah, that's the chosen. I gotta kill them. Motivation Academy, you a version. I know for them I run because them in a problem. Them can't fool the youth them again. Hey, when Tuna read say 100, me said the whole world I see it. Get the man gonna pump fight, me said the whole world I see it. Give me a mic and make me touch man the street. Yanni come at Babylon get defeat. We are reggae soldiers, and we no need no gun. Reggae soldiers, and we are make Babylon run. Reggae soldiers, and we no need no bomb. Them can't take the fire away upon. Cause we are reggae soldier. When I need no gun, now you are soldier. You need no bomb, you need a soldier. When I need no gun, when I need no bomb, when I need no gun. Hey, yeah. In Canada, you're full of some reggae soldiers. Germany full of some reggae soldiers. Tell them say in a France full of reggae soldiers. Alanani full of reggae soldiers. Yo, them up is the way and run. Hey, because them can't take the fire where we on. Yeah, only for nation and come. Yeah, tell them to come, tell them to come. Yannick, you a soldier, and you no need no gun. Yannick a soldier, one way no need no bomb. Yannick a soldier, one way no need no gun. Them can't take the fire where you on. Motivation Academy, a reggae soldier, human show, reggae soldier, teach me be reggae soldier. When I need a gun, when I need a gun, when I need a gun, yeah. I want to do them. Tell them no you can help them violate them in a problem. Teachers say, true man show. Let the words from our mouth and the meditation from our heart be acceptable in our sight. Yeah, cha-cha, yeah, cha-cha. We are reggae soldiers and we no need no gun. No reggae soldiers and we are make Babylon run. Reggae soldiers, we no need no bomb. Them can't take the fire away upon. We are reggae soldier. When I need no gun, real soldier. When I need no bomb, reggae soldier. When I need no gun, when I need no gun, Yannick, I need no gun, I need no gun, yeah.
Live in peace, Blackout J. Dope. That's what you call a dope tune. Big time.
Live your life in peace, or you will rest in peace. From north, south, west, and east, true man will promote peace. Live your life in war, and you will die in war. The battles and the scar, we see their plan from far. More peace, you run order. True man have across them border. We don't know what the leaders murder. What I see is total disaster. More peace, leaders crazy. Them not care about the newborn baby. I know if not, but not maybe. Watch this. I feel your pain, you hear my cry. People are live and people are die. Legalize cannabis crime too high. True man give praises to the most high. Now miss the one to kill the well run try. System of high get Rastafari. Tell you the truth, we know that bonify. I man now come tell no lie. Some are informer, some of them are spy. Ask them all when, where and why. Who is to blame when the innocent die? When another mother start moan and cry. System designed to go kill I and I. System designed to go kill I and I.
True man, hey, watch this. More peace.
You run order. True man have across them border. We don't know what the leaders murder. What I see is total disaster. More peace. Leaders crazy. Them not care about the newborn baby. I know if not, but not maybe. Watch this.
Watch this.
That's one more place that we want to see. True man promote it instant.
Pull up. Pull up.
Style up down, it come from where we are talk about the way history.
Same folks.
Live your life in peace, or you will rest in peace. From north, south, west, and east, true man will promote peace. Live your life in war, and you will die in war. The battles and the scar, we see their plan from far. More peace. New world order, human have across them border. We don't know what the leaders order. What I see is total disaster. More peace. Leaders crazy, them not care about the newborn baby. And if not about no maybe. Watch this. I feel your pain, you hear my cry. People are live and people are die. Legalize cannabis crime to high. Show man give praises to the most high. Now miss the water till the well run dry. System up against Rastafari. Tell you the truth, we know that bonify. I man now come tell no lie. Some are informer, some of them are spy. Ask them all when, where and why. Who is to blame when the innocent die? When another mother start moan and cry. System designed to go kill I and I. System designed to go kill I and I. Show man don't shine. Hey, watch this. More peace. New world order. Show man have across them border. We don't know what the leaders order. What I see is total disaster. More peace. Leaders crazy. Them not care about the newborn baby. And if not about no maybe. Watch this. That's one more place that you want to see. Human promote it instantly. On the body, mic, him at the boss and say, stand up and down, it come from where? We are talking about the history, and we are talking about with philosophy, and we are talking about with artillery, lyrical artillery. Live your life in peace, or you will rest in peace. From north, south, west, and east, human will promote peace. Live your life in war, and you will die in war. The battles and the scar, we see their blood from far. More peace. New world order, human have across them border. We don't know what the leaders order. What I see is total disaster. More peace. Leaders crazy, them not care about the newborn baby. And if not about no maybe. Watch this. I feel your pain, you hear my cry. People are live and people are die. Legalize cannabis crime to high. Show man give praises to the most high. Now miss the water till the well run dry. System up against Rastafari. Tell you the truth, we know that bonify. I man now come tell no lie. Some are informer, some of them are spy. Ask them all when, where and why. Who is to blame when the innocent die? When another mother's down moan and cry. System designed to go kill
I and I. System designed to go kill I and I. Truman Lucian. Hey, watch this. More peace. Well, order. Truman have across them border. Nobody real there's water. What I see is total disaster. More peace. It's crazy. Them don't care about the newborn baby. I feel your peace. They want to see Truman promoted instantly. You know the man same way. Hey, we are talking about the history, and we are talking about the philosophy, and we are talking about artillery, lyrical artillery. Lyrical artillery. I love that. I love that. That's such a that's a big that's a dope tune. Again, I'm telling you, and it's being remastered. Imagine after. But that's a real dope tune. The lyrics, yeah, we'll put the lyrics eventually. Me, I don't. Maybe a few words I don't get, few expression, but the 90% of it I understand. I'm a bit used to their Jamaican accent or whatever accent. I don't know. It's not so. But eventually I'll put the lyrics in. But I have to write them down. I have to listen to it and write them down because I asked Blackout and I get them. So he said when he has a chance, he's gonna send it to me. But I'm sure he would have to. They do that pre-natural. I said to him, if you have it on a piece of paper, just take a picture, send it to me. But I think it all comes very naturally. Like they get on the mic and it's freestyle time, and they're very inspired. So they I don't think they must have papers for sure a bit, but it's not so much on papers. It's more divine inspiration. Good. Another the plate coming in. That's what I just got a message from my brother Malaiki team. the team, Malaiki's team in Africa. Oh, that's going to be awesome on the soulful spirit rhythm of Irie Heights. Irie Heights over the top. Great people there. Great people at Irie Heights. There's great people everywhere. Yeah. Print lyrics for us, Pappy. Yeah, I will. I will put the lyrics eventually. I'll work on it. And I'll ask Stevie Culture also and teach Eddie. And yeah. But there's also more greatness coming. It's not, we're just starting. The inspiration also is something that grows. I think it grows with time. The more, and I think just like, how can I say that? The more I purged my distraction and the nonsense that was entering my mind, the more I became inspired. That's what it is. I think it's more purging the distraction. And once you purge them and you have time on your end to do things other than being distracted, you're going to suddenly feel more inspired also. I don't think it's so hard to get there, but it's something I never thought I would find the inspiration. Even at the beginning here, I was coming here often, half an hour and stuff. And now today I could do this like 3-4 hours. I don't because I need to move at one point. It's okay, hour and it's good an hour. It's just like how long do I need to be here? I need to be here, show up every day, give thanks for life. It's not the length of the amount of time I'm here. Is the fact that I'm here, vibrant and alive. So for another day and give thanks for life. Give thanks, I'm alive. Yeah, yes, purge a distraction. It's just that. Purge a distraction, but keep it simple. Keep it simple. Sometimes we overcomplicate things. Exactly. We overcomplicate things a bit too much. Keep it simple. That's the key to brilliance also. You want to reach other people. Keep it simple. Real and simple. And don't be fake. There's enough fakery. We don't need to be fake. We don't need to give in to the fake vibe and nurture the fake vibe, because that's living the lie to me. It's nurturing the fake vibe. So it's just, I don't know. Be more, like I said before, deep within man dwells those slumbering powers. We have all those drive, all those power, all that divine inspiration, all to turn our life into magnificent outcome. But it's just we need to start focusing on what really matters instead of focusing on dumb shit. Instead of focusing on dumb shit, we should focus on what really matters. And probably we'd be able to bring our life to another level, much more vibrant. It's just you want to feel more out of life. You want to be more joyful. What it's going to be, it's going to bring you joyfulness. You have to hold the joy. And if you hold the joy, your whole body feels it. If you're negative, your whole body feels it. You become tense and stressed, and that's not good for you, right? We all know that stress is no good. It's no good to be stressed out. So you should be at ease. You shouldn't be at ease with your body. You should be old, but we're so distorted, like divided inside, and that's what causes chaos in our life. Anyway, I've seen that from my own life, so I'm able to come and try to clear that trauma nonsense from my life, and that's what I have the desire to do. And I do it by like I was looking at my videos yesterday, and I was like, it's just that the only thing that I didn't have changed so much is just I don't let fear immobilize me no more. That's all it is. That's all it is. I decided to conquer the fears and the nonsense that was holding me back from talking, from speaking publicly, because I always spoke. I always been very extroverted, but never spoke publicly. Took the mic and decided to stay inspired, to stay on track. Staying inspired for me is stay on track. You're not distracted. So you're on track. You're in action, traction. You take traction with life. That's what it is. Everything I do each and every day here, I get more traction with life. Unless there's no this. It's like you don't discover, you uncover, you you are in traction, not in distraction. So that's when I cause more traction and I get a bigger grip on life. You know, if you have more traction, even with your car, more traction, you know, you have a better grip on life if you have more traction. So it's more action. So you want to have a better grip on life, just take more action each and every day, or constant action. Consistent. It's got to be consistent. It's got to be an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. There's no days off. Forget about breaks and days off. Take that out of your head. First of all, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do for your life, you should be able to do it free 7 days a week with a smile on your face. If you can do this, that's the right thing. Maybe at one point, something will come back as gratification from that action that you take, but it's mostly very divine timing you're operating. So you got to be conscious of that. So many things we have to be conscious of. Conscious of it. There are billions of things to get into it. Is humanity impossible? So drill it down to what we want and go for it. That's it. We have to eat, shelter, health, sleep, and our passion. That's about it. And find those that don't make your nervous system feel fear. They do leave. That's it. That's it. Stay with people that are not in fear. If you go hang around with people that are in fear and stuff, you're gonna pick up these vibes. I'm telling you, you don't pick up fear, you pick up love and stuff, because there's no fear. I don't let, anyway, there's maybe a bit of fear, but it's not a priority for me to say, oh, I'm in fear and I'm not going to do it because I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of what people think of me, if I'm going to fuck up today or if I'm not, or I trust myself. So I tell you, the biggest trust you should look for is within yourself, because once you trust yourself, you don't know what can happen. That's the thing. You don't know what can happen. Freaking do it. Trust yourself. Don't believe, because that's the thing. We believe this, believe that, but the trust is gone, and we just want to believe things and keep the fantasy alive. It's like, trust yourself. You can make it. You can make it happen. You can turn your life around also to up your vibe. To up your vibe and let go of the low vibration stuff that holds you back. And we know what it is. I keep it simple. It's others bring complication and drama, then blame you for being uncomplicated and drama free. Just loving what life brings is enough for someone to be happy. Shame they're not. So they have to go away. Oh yeah, for sure they have to go away. For sure. But as you raise your vibration, they're gonna go away. But they like, do you see? We rarely have bad minds here. People that come and bring their bad vibes here. Why? Because we're all on high with life, and that's not their kind of vibe. But they research something more fantasy than this. So this is very real, and this is done by someone very real also. So they, this is the thing that we have to. But anyway, I know I'm not gonna attract. I don't think of those kind of people. So, and I ask that they stay away also. Bye. How is it asking them to stay away? Is by just taking action in the direction of good, and just all these things will stay away. It's just very common sense to me. I don't want to live alone, but right on, Mindy. Yeah. Sometimes I prefer my solitude than be with bad minds or people, low vibe people, and people that talk. People get together and they talk about stupid shit. They gossip. They talk about other people's life and what they do, the misery in other people's life. It makes them happy. We live in a world that the misery of other people makes other people happy. It's crazy. It's crazy. We should not wish misery for other people, but joy and greatness and happiness. But the state of mind is that it is not the order of the day. So maybe we need to put back the counter to 0. I appreciate love. We don't want to hate. We want to appreciate love. I appreciate love, your advice in the here, people. this chat is improving for sure. Yes, we appreciate love you too, Red. You're great. You're fantastic, Red. You're always there, man. You're always ready to pump up, and no, Red, you put a massive energy here. I give thanks a lot for all of you, especially Red Rose Rocker from the Rock, Newfoundland, Canada. From the Rock. No, you all have a very special energy and vibration. And I can feel it in the chat. The love, true love is what we seek. Yeah, true love. True love is unconditional love, and we don't need to seek it. It's there. It's just we have covered it. We have covered it with fake love. But it's there. It's right there. Everything is here now. We don't have to seek. You know, in the world that I dream of, I don't need to seek nothing. It's all there. And the unconditional is in my heart. It's all up to you. You decide. Like nothing is, that's what I've realized also a lot, is nothing is external. Like I can seek for this, seek for that. It's all within me. Okay. If I seek an apple, I'm not going to find it within me. I'm going to go to the market and get an apple. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about vibes and love and stuff like that. It's all here and now. All here and now, paradise, all that stuff, all the greatness, the goodness, the love and the grace is all here and now, but we miss it. Because too distracted. I don't know. The distraction is also preventing us from remembering really who we are. So I'm going to go for a number one, and I'll be back.
True man, this is Motivation Academy. Wicked people, them cannot conquer we. No wicked man I get born, no wicked man I get born. From sunrise till the sundown. Last time we not gonna make fun, we chant them down. Sing, wicked when your judgment comes. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Ooh, oh, we can shot people and take it for fun. In the night and in the burning sun, where you are going to do when your judgment come. When you realize there is no way to run, try to figure out before you're back against the wall. 7 times rise, 7 times fall. When the wicked fall and cannot rise at all. That's how it is. The wicked man judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. In a Zion, no wicked man cannot enter. We burn them left, right, and center. I stand up, come here, so bow. We come here, so conquer. No wicked man cannot harbor. In the tabernacle of Jaja, wicked man could have never enter ya. We burn them every day with fire. When the wicked man judgment come, tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come, tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be nowhere to run. Wicked when your judgment come. Whoa, my true motivator. Yes, we are big bad selector. No boy can conquer Rasta. Cause them ship it go and get turned over. In a Rasta harbor, them ship cannot anchor. Can't steer me with your plane or your tanker. Wicked people must get turned over. Can't stand up in front of the sight of Jehovah. Yo, get we big and we bad and we broad. Kill them a yard and we kill them abroad. No phone boy can't come in a we yard. After most up plate and record. Wicked people would never test me. We're protected by the Almighty. He's always with me. Over land and sea. When the wicked man judgment come, there will be no place to run. Wicked when your judgment come, tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be no place to run. Wicked when your judgment come. Lord have mercy. We are the baddest thing in town. No one can show me down. True man, positive vibration. Yes, we run the radio station. Live and direct. For all the people we have not respect. Them always pushing play, them never push it yet. Yes, with me the people them connect. Them judgment come. There will be nowhere to run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be nowhere to run.
That's what you call food. No, it comes from a plant, not produced in a plant, but from a plant.
A positive vibration, human motivation, live and direct on the station, all over the world. The people them love the program. Them must say them want to hear it every day, because our righteousness and conscious music we play.
That's how
and
we
from
roll.
the righteousness we not
with good food. Oh, I try. I give thanks that I can have it. I give thanks for everything, even the little thing I put in my mouth every day, the little food and the stuff. Oh yeah, for sure. And now I have those great red mango here, and I tasted one yesterday, and they are sweet. That tastes so good. That's like nature's candy. Nature's candy. Mango and dates. I love dates. Dates, the big one, manjo, the big one, the juicy one. Those are so good. That's nature's candy. You know, candy is not in a store. Candy, you don't find that in a store. You find that in nature on trees. That's where you find candy. That's candy to me. And that's what I've been brought up to. Also, my mother never brought me to the convenience store, the dépanneur, when I was young to buy candies. She used to buy fruit. Yeah. I love mango, nature's candy. Now, mango is one of my favorite, but like if I eat those two today, I think it's good. It's good that I, you can't eat too much anyway. Everything in moderation, but yeah, those two mango, and yeah, for sure that's going to be the breakfast. Don't let them poke your third eye, Bliss. Dr. HD. Dr. O. Dr. did that to me and wept for months. Pineapple fan here. Yeah, I have two upstairs also. I have two pineapple upstairs. That's true. That too's going to get cut up today. Maybe make some juice with it with ginger or stuff. Yeah. I have that pumpkin juice too. That all kinds of project for the day. But first of all, I get to see them receiving a dub plate today from Malaiki, so I'm gonna make a video for that, post it on YouTube, SoundCloud, everywhere, and work on a Truman production session. Try to create more greatness, and I'm gonna get that thing. I'm working on making the CD, and I'll send you some if you want. You just give me your coordinate, and yeah, you can send a physical CD. Sometimes it's good for the car, or you can always download them and stuff. But I like to do this. It's my first dub plate CD, unofficial or official, whatever. But yeah, look at this. So we're gonna work on that sticker. I'm gonna work on that sticker, and I'm gonna try to go to the store and get it printed on with colors and stuff. See what it does. But yeah, great stuff. I am on SoundCloud. Where do I go? Truman Productions. Yeah, I'm there. You're gonna see me. You're gonna recognize my stuff. You're gonna recognize it. Made that same soup with organic cornbread. Yeah, all fruit and berries are dandy. We made bean soup last night with 15 different beans. I'm coming. I'm on my way, Red. Keep me a bowl. I'm on my way. Yeah, I love soup. I love bean soup. I love beans. I love everything that has meat, like a substance, and not animals I'm talking about, but substance in it, like beans and stuff. I really like, and yeah. Man, I need help getting set up online. Upload my music, set up with page, domain, and such. Waiting for computer guys to come. I love to cook. Yeah, I love to cook too. I love it. I love to. I love being in the kitchen. The kitchen is a very, very good vibe. I love to go upstairs in the kitchen and just put music and enjoy the vibe. And no, it's a very good vibe. So big up, guys, and Bliss and Red. You were the only one today in the chat. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for pumping up the vibe. Pumping up the vibe. Bliss from Florida. Yeah. Fort Lauderdale. I think it's Fort Lauderdale or something like that. I think I'm mistaking there. Yeah, bake, yeah. No way, Bliss. Now it's trending. Yeah. So big up, and I'll see you later. I'm going to do my stuff and work on my dub plate project, and I have other stuff to do today. I have to prepare that interview also. I'm almost done with all my the stuff I want to touch on Saturday morning with my bro Rasta Day on the Truman Show. Again, second part of our reasoning. This time we'll go more into Ethiopia and his feeling about Rastafari and stuff like I mark here Africa's beauty, Addis Ababa. How's the people there on the land with Italian people, the meaning it has for you, Rastafari, and the impact it had on your life, like all kinds of stuff. The fact that Haile Selassie don't have dread and Rasta people have dreads, like what can you tell me about that? Rastafari a religion to you, or more like a deep spiritual concept, or a deep spiritual enlightenment, or I don't know. There's got to be something, because like I said, there's truth in what we do, truth in what we are, and truth in what we say. So there's got to be something in there, but it's just also I have some other questions that I'm going to ask him. Just done in very much with love, with lots of love. With lots of love, because that's what we are, good-hearted people with love. It's just sometimes our beliefs take us out, but for some people, it could be more than belief also. This is what I want to find out with Rasta Day. How does he, like, is it more than a bit? Because once it's a belief, it's very limiting. Is it like if it becomes you, if you become the fullest of the story, you know? That's why they say Jaliv, because they become the fullest of the story, is type of thing like that I want to develop with him. We'll see. So I used to have 300,000 followers on YouTube years ago. Shut it down now. This to be able to comment. I got a Mixcloud under Bliss. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, keep the good vibes flowing. Rise and shine. Do your best. Don't stress. Forget the rest, and live your big story. Do something each and every day to make this world a more positive world, and that it suck a bit more. Yeah, because the world suck. So it's up to us to bring a new vibe to this world, and hopefully, eventually, it will change. It will change, or it will improve. It will improve. I don't think we can change it, but we can certainly improve, because we can improve it on a personal level. I can improve on a personal level, so the world can improve. I'm out. Love you all. And rise and shine. Do your best. That's it. Big up Bliss. Big up Red. I'm out. See you tomorrow. Same time, same channel, same place. Motivation Academy. A place where we talk about upliftment and progress. Yeah, man. That's how we roll. Peace out.